Guys, you're welcome back to the family. And if this is your first time of seeing my content, this is the voice of Zion of Logistics. All right, and the person speaking with you right now is Samuel Joshua. Okay, so in my previous video, we talked much about Yiwugo, the basic introduction about Yiwugo, what you want to know, and how to check out the page. But in today's tutorial, I'm going to be recording the last video for Yiwugo. So this video, we are going to be looking at how you can place an order properly from A to Z. What do I mean by this? How to place an order. We are going to be talking about the payment method. What are the types of payment method they accepted? All right. Then things you should take note when you are placing an order. Also, how you can chart a supplier, then the shipping company, how you can add shipping company. So these are things we are going to be looking at, and I think this is the most important part of this video that anybody would not want to skip. Okay, so do well to subscribe if you are a new timer, and if you are a return subscribers. In fact, you guys really mean a lot to me. Honestly, you really mean a lot for you to be coming over and over again to learn from me, as you never get tired of seeing my content, as you never get tired of seeing my face. God will never get tired of you. God will never get tired of your business. All right. So let's dive into the tutorial properly. Right, guys, you're all welcome back. So, like I've promised, that I'm going to be sharing the detailed video with you on how you can buy successfully on yiwugo.com, and also how you can also place an order, then the shipping method, and also the paying method. All right, so these are what we are going to be looking at today. Okay, so now, to start from here, if you have entered Yiwugo and you are seeing your website displaying in this form, please note that it's not going to work. Okay, so what do I mean by it's not going to work? Everything we are going to be doing today is going to be on a desktop version. All right, so now pay attention to each of every step I'm going to be taking in this video. Okay, so now this is if you can see that this is Yiwugo website. Okay, but take note that this is not the desktop version. Okay, so now the first one, we have home, we have category, and we have about us. Okay, now you are going to click here where you are seeing this symbol here. Clicking on it will still change the surface of this website. Now let me click on it for you to have the clue and the idea of what I'm saying. Let me click on this guy now, and it's going to load this website and change the surface. You can see right now that it has already changed to another surface. You can see that we have different categories. Now we have clarification, we have information, shopping carts, and my. All right, so now this is not where we are going. This is not the desktop version as well. Okay, so now if you are to see that we have varieties of different beautiful items here with a reasonable prices, right? But take note, when you have WAP under your Yiwugo, WAP is not taking you to the web yet. Okay, so what you are going to do now to connect with the web version of, I mean desktop version of this Yiwugo, is to come to this link, then you press Yiwugo directly, so there won't be any en at the Yiwugo, then you enter it again. Okay, so you can see that it has already taken me in directly. Let me try to zoom in now. So this is how the desktop version looks like. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about now. This is three different surface, so this third surface is what we are going to be making use of. Okay, so now I'm going to be signing in into my account. Let me zoom in now, this guy here, then clicking on sign in will take me to this page. Let me try to zoom in again, so you can see that I'm trying to sign in now. So I'm going to be signing in with my email and my password. Okay, so I click on sign in now. So let's wait for this guy to log me in properly into the Yiwugo account. All right, so this is what I told you now. You can see that it is back to this surface. Now the next thing you are still going to do again is still practicalize the um proper website. Okay, so let's wait for this guy to load. Now you can see that it has signed me in. Now you can see it here. This is my Yiwugo username. All right, so now this is it. Before now we used to have sign in, and this is sign out. Now this simply means that I've already logged in. Okay, so this is what the website should look like, and this is what the web version should always look like. So if you are not seeing this type of version whenever you try to access it on the web version or on your browser, this simply means that you are not on the right page. However, you can come here to always switch to the desktop version here, where you have request for a desktop version. All right, so because I'm using Chrome browser now, so now let's try to place an order. Without further more ado, let's go directly to place an order. Now, to place an order, after you've already looked for an item that you liked, okay, so let me click on this guy now. Let's say I want to buy this item. Please take note, everything you are going to be doing must be on a web version. Okay, so now I don't need to emphasize much on how to check out an item on this Yiwugo, because that speaks much better on my previous video. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to be linking all the full tutorial on Yiwugo website under the description button of this video. Okay, so after you've already checked this out, maybe you love this and you've you wanted to place an order. Okay, so before you can place an order, this is the rule of Yiwugo on compared to 1688. Okay, so this is the rule. You need to chat this supplier first before you can place an order. And like I've told you, if you are not on desktop version, you can't have access to chat the supplier. All right, so now once you click on this guy here, you have two options here to chat the supplier. So let me zoom in. Under here you can see chat. You can chat the supplier here, and also up here you see chat. You can also click on it, whichever one you know it is okay for you. Then you come here, you chat. So this chat, once you click on this chat, it's going to open a new tab for you. Okay, now this chat, what does it mean? It's just like you sending a friend request to someone and the person is accepting it automatically. Do you get it? So now let's proceed. Let me click on chat now. Chat has already opened a new tab for me. It's going to be taking me to the chat room of Yiwugo. You can see that this is what is displaying now. You can see that these are different suppliers that have chat and that I have transact with. Okay, so now this is the new supplier that I just opened this chat for. All right, so this is the response rate of this supplier, less than 40%, and this is the link to visit the store of this supplier. So if you are not on desktop version now, it will be hard for you to get to this page. So the first thing you want to do to have access to this to place an order on this store is to chat this supplier. And how do you go about it? You click on anywhere around this corner here and your keyboard will open. So let me just say hello. All right, remember this website is in English, so I will just zoom. Let me zoom in. So I will click on send here. So you can see that it has already opened. This is a default message here. You can see it here that this is a default message. Whenever you message this supplier, it will just pop up directly. All right, so I believe that number is their WeChat number. So now once you have do this, it simply means that you've sent the request. Now you can have access to their supplier store, the supplier store, to place an order. All right, so let's proceed. Now once the supplier has already responded or you get this automatic message, the next thing you want to do is to come to this side here. Then you click on this visit store. Okay, so visit store will take you directly to the supplier store to see everything you want to order. But before that, before I forgot this, now it is that chat room. Okay, let me go back here. It is this chat room you are going to be sealing the deal. sealing the deal in the sense that maybe you want to buy an item and this supplier is saying that he can only sell MOQ that is up to 1,000 pieces and you just need 500. This is where you are going to be bargaining with this supplier. That's okay. This is what I have. This is the pieces that I needed, and this is the price that I needed. So if you guys have already sealed the deal, then the supplier will do the adjustment and send you the link of that item, same item. You can screenshot the picture and send it to the supplier. So once you guys agree on a mutual time, then you proceed in buying your item. Okay, so now let's proceed. I'll click on visit store now to get my item. So let me click on visit store. Okay, so now it's going to load up the store of this supplier and you are going to be seeing everything that this supplier have for sale in his store. Okay, so now this is where you need to pay attention. So as a matter of fact, this is where you don't want to skip any part of this video. Do you get it? So you won't get to make a mistake. Now if the supplier store is showing like this simply means that this website have already gone back to the mobile version. And remember what I told you in the beginning of this video, that everything we are going to be doing is going to be on a web version, okay, desktop version. So and what do you do now is two methods to read. Okay, the first method is you coming here, refreshing the page. Okay, you refresh the page. If at all you are lucky enough to change, if it is going to change to a desktop version, you are going to be seeing it here. But before then, let me quickly take you through the process. Now this is what I mean. If you are operating in a mobile version, you won't be able to transact, you won't be able to buy this item. And what do I mean? Let me just quickly make an example before I proceed in buying the normal item. Let's assume you want to buy this item now. Let me click on it. Okay, so clicking on it will open the details of this page. Remember that I told you won't be able to buy on the mobile version. So now this is the mobile version of this guy now, and this is the detail about this item. Maybe you've checked it and you want to place an order. You can see that here we have add to cart, here we have buy now. This is showing on a mobile version. You can't buy with this method. Now let me click on buy now. So clicking on buy now, it takes you here, and let's say I want to order 200 pieces of this item. So I'll click on sure. All right, sure will take you to the next page where you are going to be seeing something like a payment method. You can see it here. Here you want to add your shipping address. I'm still going to be explaining this, but not in this mobile version, because it's not going to be working. Okay, so now if you click on pay immediately, this is what you are going to be getting. Do you get it? So, or it takes you to one payment gateway. So now this is what you are going to do. Let me go back and show you the normal procedure. Okay, so since your supplier's shop is showing like this, you won't be able to buy the order. Now you go back to your previous tab here. Is either you send a message to this supplier to send you the direct link of his shop. So once you click on that link, it's going to be showing in a desktop version. Now let me practicalize it. You know, I will always come here with facts. I don't just come here to confuse you guys. Now let me click on this one of this supplier. Now this is one of the suppliers that I've chatted with of recent. So let me click on it. Now you can see this is what I mean. I go to, let me try to zoom in a little bit. I go to this supplier and I want to place an order of one stuff. So I have to, I'm encountering the same problem that we just did now. So I just have to copy that link out, send it to this supplier, and I told her that, is this, oh, okay, let me try to zoom in. Is this your store link? After I've already sent the link. So she responded by saying hello, yes. Okay, so now this now gives me a access to the web version of this supplier store. Now let me click on visit store now. Okay, and you are going to be seeing that these are two different things. Okay, so you need to, at this point, you've already gained one or two things. Please do well to subscribe. Now you can see that the way this shop shows is quite different from the first one. Now let me zoom in. This is what I mean. Okay, so now this is the supplier store, and everything you want to know about the supplier store is showing right away. Now let me click on this supplier shop here. If you want to zoom and view everything in this supplier shop, this is what you want to see. You can see it. You can see what this supplier have to sell. You can see how big this shop is. You can see them. You can see them right here. So you can see them. So we have a whole lot of things. This is the certificates the supplier is has collected, two certificates. Okay, so these are what you are going to be seeing when you are on a desktop version. Now let's proceed. Let's say we want to buy this item now. Now let me zoom in. Let me look for a nice item here to buy. Okay, so okay, let me stick around with this beautiful one. I think I love this. So you click on it. This is what you are going to be seeing after you've already clicked on the previous link. All right, so and remember what I told you about this page, that everything you are going to be doing must be on a desktop version. All right, so now how do you switch to um mobile version? How do you switch to a desktop version for you to have a proper access of these products, for you to be able to buy it? How do you switch to the proper desktop version? You come here, you come here. So what you want to do is to request for a desktop version. All right, you scroll down a little bit. Once you scroll down now, you are going to be seeing request desktop version. You can see right here. So you click on it. Clicking on it will change the interface of this website to a desktop version. All right, so now this is what I'm saying. You can see that it has changed the whole surface of this guy. Okay, so it has changed the surface of this guy to desktop version. Now you can see that you can view this thing properly on compared to the previous link. Now let me zoom in to have a proper access of these products. Now you can see right here that this is the detail of this supplier and this same product you want to purchase. Now let me scroll. Let me just give you small hints about this. This is the address, the shop address of this supplier, and we have his mobile contacts. Some normally drop their WhatsApp number, but however, if they don't have WhatsApp, you definitely see their WeChat ID there, so you can do well to chat them outside of this app. Okay, so let's proceed in buying an item. So now the next thing you want to do is either you buy the item directly or you add it to cart. Okay, so this is the delivery estimated time within 72 hours. You can also try to bargain with this supplier by going to the chat room there, chat them for this what's it called, delivery hour, if at all they can help you extend it, or they can help you do some little adjustment. Maybe you want this item to be delivered within 24 hours or 48 hours. Okay, let's proceed. Now this is the shipping fee. The shipping fee have to do with just 4 yuan. All these things you are seeing here can be negotiated. Okay, now let's assume I want to buy this order. What I'm going to be doing is to click on buy now. All right, so you can see it's telling me to input the pieces that I want to buy. So here, this is the simple instruction here. If you are buying greater than 1002 pieces, this is the price they are going to be giving you. And if you are buying up to 600 pieces to 1199 pieces, you are going to be getting this price. Okay, so now let me input, let's assume this is based on assumption. Now let's assume I want to buy just 3000 pieces. Okay, so let me scroll down a little bit. Now let me zoom in. So now I've already input the pieces that I needed. Now I'm going to be clicking on buy now. Okay, so let me click on buy now, and it's going to load this page and takes me to the next surface. Now this is the final surface you want to pay attention to. Let me zoom in. Now you can see that this is the first surface. Okay, let me try to translate this page to English for you to be able to understand what I'm saying. All right, so I should be having my translate icon around here. Let me click on translate. Okay, so it's going to be translating this. Now let me take you through the proper step. Okay, so the first one is checking your shopping, which we've already bypassed now, and the second one is confirm your order, where we are presently. The third one say pay to Yiwugo and confirm your receipt, then evaluate. This is the 5 simple process. So let me quickly explain how it works. So the first one is shipping. Let me try to zoom out. Okay, so the first one is shipping address. I already added my own personal shipping address. Okay, you can also request for a self. If you have some agents there in China and you want them to help you pick this same item up, just give them this supplier address. I show you where to get their address the other time, so they will help you go to this supplier, they will pick it up. But however, if you want to add your own shipping address, you come to new shipping address here. Okay, so clicking on new shipping address will take you to this page. All right, so you want to input the consigning name, which is your own personal name. You input it there. Then the province. Maybe I'm going to be recording a special video on how to add a new shipping address. Okay, so but if you know your way around this tutorial, if you know your way around this address, you want to input it, then click on show. So automatically it's going to be adding your shipping address. Okay, so now let's assume you've already added your shipping address. Now the next thing is to proceed. Okay, proceeding in the sense that you are going to be checking the total amount of, remember we want to buy 3,000 pieces and the unit price is 3.7 yuan for this item, and this is the total amount of what we are going to be paying, 11,100 yuan. Okay, so if you are okay with this cart, you want to click on continue or submit order. So let me click on submit order. Now let me zoom out a little bit. So I've clicked on submit order. Submitting order will definitely take me to the next payment surface. Please take note, if you are not on a desktop version, you are not going to be, is not you are not even going to be taken to this next level here. Now this have to do with their what's it called, their payment. Now I'm going to be talking much about the payment details that Yiwugo accept here. So now this is two different. Let me try to reload this page so you can see everything by yourself. Okay, so they generally accept two different type of payments here on Yiwugo. The first one is Alipay and the second one is WeChat Pay. Okay, so these are general payment online method that they accept in China. Okay, so let's proceed. I want to translate this page. Let me try to zoom in here. So once I zoom in, you'll be able to have the proper details of what I'm about to show you. So it has already translated it. So now this is where you get to select if you are paying with your Alipay and if you are paying. Okay, so you can see that this is what this guy is telling me here. The order has been submitted successfully. Please pay as soon as possible. This is my order number here. All right. So now, if you want to pay with your Alipay, you want to click on Alipay. But if you want to pay with WeChat payment, you want to click on WeChat payment. So I'm going to be sticking around with my Alipay. Now you are going to be clicking on jump to Alipay payment. So I'm going to click on jump to Alipay payments now. So let me zoom in. Let me zoom in so you can know exactly what is happening on this page. Now, once you've already clicked on that Alipay payment, this is the simple instruction that just popped out now. So This is the amount. Remember, we are paying 1001 yuan. You are going to be opening your Alipay. You are going to screenshot this barcode. This is the instruction. Open Alipay and scan this QR code. Okay, so now under this scan session on your Alipay home, you are going to be seeing it. Scan now. It will take you to this confirm page, just like the way we normally pay on 1688. It will take you there. You confirm that you are the one buying this item and the price of the item. And the third step is to input your payment password. Once you input your payment password, guys, that is all. You've already placed a successful order on this yiwugo.com, and you are going to be seeing your payment details. I'm going to be taking you back after you've already made a payment. But however, if you have two different phones, you can just log in your Alipay on the second phone, then you scan it here. You just scan this barcode, you zoom the barcode and you scan it, then you make your payment. This is an escrow payment. It's not a third party payment. You are the one doing it yourself, and everything is going to be reflecting on your app. So now let me cancel this guy here and takes you to where you are going to be seeing the order that you've placed. Okay, so let me go to my previous tab here to show you. So you come back to your home. Okay, so once that payment is successful, this is where you are going to be checking your order. Okay, let me try to zoom in and come to this corner here. You want to click on your profile. This your username profile here. You click on this guy here. So clicking on this guy will open a new tab for you. Okay, let me wait for this guy to display. Now this is where you are going to be seeing your proper details, the proper details of your payment. Now if at all the payment is completed, you are going to see it here. You click under completed, you are going to be seeing the order here. You can see that this order has not been completed. That is why there is nothing to, you can see it's saying no order. Okay, you can see this is no order here. So if at all it is completed, you are going to be seeing that the order is completed here, and you are going to be seeing the details of the products when it's going to be shipped. Okay, so this is the complete tutorial on yiwugo.com. Guys, I'm about to blow your mind with my next video. I just discovered a new website that you can also buy used item in China. What do I mean by used item? Fairly used item that these guys have already used, and maybe they wanted to upgrade. You know, China does not use something like something. When they discover that okay, this thing they want to change it, they will just change it and they'll sell out this item. So in my next tutorial now, I'm going to be showing you this new discovered websites where you can buy fairly used, you can buy used item in China. Okay, the beauty part of it is they are unless like new things, and their price is fair enough. So stay connected to my YouTube channel now. I will definitely see you around in my next tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you guys.